This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Sun Devils will kick this away to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Schneider. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Trying for a completion. Where was the defense on that play? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage. Opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Another handoff to him on second and goal. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Who makes the grab in the end zone? Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a cap on. Drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Sun Devils offense out there for their first possession. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the...
Who's in the clear? Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Sun Devils will try to keep this drive moving. The short completion of the tight end.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. Licking moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Schneider. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Pitch play to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Backed up. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. Looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off. Back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. There's contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. The The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Sun Devils are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a solid game to pick up the first down, and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, ASU. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Handoff heading left. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made it a 3-1. It's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like C.D. Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw what this...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. There's the handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely made the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big...
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Harper. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Backed up. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're going to run it here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense, some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. A deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Sun Devils are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a huge deficit. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here he comes from inside the end zone. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. At the 20. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, ASU.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
You bring it down. It's the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. The Sooners churn out another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass, finds the tight end. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 4, where it'll be 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And it's incomplete. Even on the 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Arizona State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma, 21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Schneider. A sag by the senior. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Play action, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Schneider. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the Sooners are on the move here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about.
Illegal touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? 22-1. And the wideout goes in motion. And the running back takes the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throwing off play action. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pitches to the back.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Let's go, let's go.
Give it to the back again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff to the back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Testing the right side here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And they trap him for a sack. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. He'll try a pass here. Grabbed by the receiver. Great move there. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Let's go.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab behind the line. It's Keene.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Look out, room to run here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets a...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The Sooners will line up to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. If the punt goes out of bounds, they'll spot it around the 40. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's running out of time here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the fifth time today. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
First down here for this offense.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. Pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind them. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They'll run it to the right side. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pitch to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now the offense tries to go with the option here on third down, but this defense does a great job of bringing him down. Off that pitch, defense is flying to the football. Now we got a fourth down situation.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Touchdown, Sooners. This offense really clicking.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. We're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the PAT is good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. The back's got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Breaks free. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
With the catch, it's Padrino. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected.